I've seen homes that quietly break people down without them even realizing it. You can live in a place that looks perfect, but somehow it drains you. You wake up tired, snap at people you love, lose focus, and what do? You blame yourself. What if it's not you? After all, what if the one to blame is not yourself, but your home? Yes, your home, shaping your mood in ways you can't see. In today's video, I want to show you the 5+1 ways your home is messing with your mind, and how to turn that energy around without tearing down a single wall. And make sure you stick around, because the last one is the most unexpected, and it might explain why your home doesn't feel like home anymore. Hi everyone, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Lorenzo, the Italian architect based in London and founder of Centioni Architects. I've learned that good design is not just about beauty, it's about emotional stability. Because you see, the thing is that your home, without you realizing it, is constantly shaping your mood. Whether that's through light, temperature, color, sound, and even the people around you. Let's uncover the 5+1 invisible ways your home could be quietly working against you. Ready? Let's dive in. Number 1. The envelope that betrays you. Thermal comfort is one of those areas that architects spend most time perfecting. We design walls, windows, and roofs, what we call the building envelope, to perform, to breathe, and to protect. But when that envelope fails, the effects go way beyond temperature. A home that constantly swings between too hot and too cold keeps your body in defense mode. It releases cortisol, raises your heart rate, and slowly teaches your nervous system that home isn't safety anymore. Old buildings are often the worst offenders. Single glazed windows, uninsulated walls, and drafty floors. All charming, all nostalgic, but thermally unstable. These homes can overheat in summer, freeze in winter, and trap moisture all year round. You might not notice it right away, but it does change your habits. You could move less, feel a bit more sluggish, or even sleep badly. The thing is that your home stops supporting you. So here's how I will fix it. Think of your wall and windows as your second skin. Start with small interventions. Seal gaps around doors and windows. Add thermal curtains or shutters to retain warmth in winter and block glare in summer. Use cross ventilation. Open windows on opposite sides of your home to flush out stale air. Improve shading with plants, awnings, or even reflective film before investing in expensive window systems. Never underestimate air quality. Fresh, clean air is one of the most overlooked design luxuries. Let's look at it. Number 2. The air you breathe. The most powerful part of your home is the one you can't see. Air. We talk about style, colors, materials, but what about air quality? It's the quiet foundation of well-being and one of the most ignored parts of design. Every breath you take inside your home is shaped by how well it exchanges air, how it circulates, filters, and refreshes. When that exchange doesn't happen, your home fills up with invisible stressors, carbon dioxide, dust, humidity, even traces of cleaning chemicals. And your body knows it. Poor air triggers fatigue, headaches, low focus, and sometimes even anxiety, because your brain is fighting for oxygen while your home is quietly suffocating. Architects spend huge amounts of time designing facades and ventilation systems that allow your home to breathe properly. But most older homes weren't really designed for modern living. Sealed windows, gas stoves, synthetic materials. All of it traps pollutants inside. So here's my fix. Open windows every morning, even for 10 minutes. Cross ventilation is a free luxury. Add plants, but not for decoration, for filtration. Clean filters regularly, and if you can, use an air purifier near sleeping or working areas. Keep humidity balanced. Too dry and you'll get irritation, too humid and you'll invite mold. The air in your home should make you feel awake, not heavy. It's the simplest way to reconnect with the rhythm of nature without leaving your room. Number 3. Ergonomics that fight you. Bad ergonomics don't just hurt your body, they reshape your mood. When you constantly adapt to a poorly designed space, your brain registers it as micro-stress. You're not just uncomfortable, you are subconsciously in a survival mode. I actually know this firsthand. I've had back pain for years. You know that pain that starts small and then follows you everywhere? Right, I've been there. The strange thing I realized is that this back pain wasn't really coming from lifting heavy things or anything else, rather than using the wrong chair while I was at work. What I mean with wrong chair is a very thick and soft cushion which really allows your spine to sink. That weakens your muscles. There you go, back pain. It's not just me saying that, it's the numerous physiotherapists I visited in the past years. So recently I bought a Herman Miller chair, which is quite expensive, however the aerated mesh is really working like magic. It's helping me basically to stay steady, use my muscles so I don't have back pain. That's the key. True ergonomic design is not about luxury or softness, it's about the right support. Here's how I will fix it. Observe your daily habits. Where do you bend, stretch or twist unnecessarily? Adjust heights, lighting and furniture to fit you, not the catalog image. And when something feels off, trust that feeling. It's your body asking for better design. Remember that good design should adapt to humans, not the other way around. Number 4. Color that manipulates your mood. Color is emotion disguised as paint. It's one of the most underestimated forces in design because it talks directly to your limbic system, the part of your brain that controls the emotions, instincts, and memory. You might not even notice it at first, but bold colors really shape the way you feel in your home. Here's what bad design does. It overstimulates. Think of constant reds, electric blues, or walls that never let your eyes rest. Or it does the opposite, it slows you down. Endless grey, beige and white. Calm at first until everything starts to feel lifeless. Color just doesn't change the look of your space. It changes your chemistry. Your heart rate, focus and even appetite shift in response to hue and light. I actually made an entire video about color psychology in homes. Have a look at it, because this one is one of the most powerful emotional tools that architects can use. Here's how I will fix it. Use saturation intentionally. Color should serve a function. Calming tones where you rest, energizing accents where you work. Always test colors in both natural and artificial light. They change completely from day to night. And remember, the most powerful color isn't a single hue. It's contrast. It gives your eyes rhythm and your mind rest. When color is balanced, your home starts speaking the same language as you do. Number 5. Sound that never lets you rest. Sound is really invisible design. We tend to think of it as something that we live with, but acoustics are just as architectural as light, walls, and form. A home that echoes, hums, or leaks noise keeps your body in a constant state of alert. You can't see it, but your nervous system is constantly listening in the background. Every passing car, every dripping tap, every upstairs footstep. Your brain processes them as potential dangers. You become restless, irritable, and unfocused. But it's not you being sensitive. It's your body trying to protect you from sensory overload. This is why some homes feel noisy even if nothing's happening. Sound bounces off hard materials like bare floors, flat walls, glass surfaces, amplifying stress in the background. Architects spend a lot of time shaping spaces for sound, not just concert halls, but also offices, restaurants, and why not, homes. Because when acoustics are right, your body relaxes, without you even knowing why. Oh yeah, now you know why actually. Here's what I would do to fix it. Soften your space. Rugs, curtains, and upholstered furniture don't just look cozy, they absorb stress. Add layers like bookshelves, acoustic panels, and plants to diffuse echoes beautifully. If possible, seal gaps in doors and windows. Sound travels through air leaks just like heat. And use sound intentionally. Play some gentle music, or maybe natural ambient sounds to reprogram your space emotionally. Silence isn't emptiness, it's a relief. It's the quiet confirmation that your home is now on your side. Number 6, the human factor. The final and most forgotten factor in good architecture isn't a material or a measurement, it's people. You can design the perfect house, the right lights, the right colors, the perfect flow. But if your surroundings make you feel unsafe, unseen or disconnected, your home will never truly nourish you. We often talk about architecture as if it stops where the wall finishes, but that's not true. The design of our homes extend outward into our street, our neighborhood, and our city. In fact, urban loneliness is a real problem, a design problem. For decades, we've built housing that isolates. We've prioritized privacy over proximity, efficiency over emotion. But human beings are social creatures. Our sense of safety and belongings depends on few simple things: seeing a neighbor smile, hearing life outside the window, being part of a rhythm larger than ourselves. During the lockdown, many of us felt this truly deeply. Perfect homes became prisons, not because of their walls, but because they cut us off from each other. As architects, we really know that design doesn't just affect space, it affects behavior. The width of a hallway, the height of a fence, or the placement of a simple bench can all decide whether people greet each other or pass in silence. Here's how I will fix this. Look for ways to create connection points: a view to the street, a shared garden, a visible entrance. Choose communities, not just square meters. Open your home to natural human contact. Leave the curtains open during the day, wave to a neighbor, talk to the barista downstairs. That's because the best homes don't isolate you, they anchor you to the neighborhood. They remind you that you're part of something bigger. And maybe that's the real definition of home. Thank you very much for watching the whole video. I hope it gave you a fresh perspective on the hidden stressors in your home. And if you don't have any of those, well done. Let me know in the comments below, what is that thing that you just realized it might stress you out in your home? Is there anything in particular out of the list that I provided you, or maybe there's something else that I'm missing? If so, just let me know. If this video helped you see your space in a different way, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. And I think this is a new thing, but why don't you hype it up and maybe share it with someone who needs a change? Remember, your home should make you feel alive, not drained. Until the next one, ciao.